this thing here, the principle of a dollar or a RE or anything. What does it mean? Okay, so what, and this is written by a guy called Carl Denninger, who writes for, he runs a site called Market Ticker in the US. One of the best commentators on what's called capital markets. Indulge me while I just read it. $1 of capital is simply the principle that nobody be permitted to create credit out of thin air, thus artificially expanding the spendable supply of money in the system. This and only this is the reason for all the bubbles and financial collapses throughout history. This sleight of hand is why tulip mania in 1637 happened. It's why we had the crash in 1873, 1929. It's why the tech market blew in 2000. And it's why we had a crash in 2008 in the housing market. It's why we're threatened with a collapse in Europe right now. It's a scam as old as the money changers during the time of Hammurabi. And until we stop it, there will never be stability in the banking or financial system. The sleight of hand is in fact exactly identical in mathematical and economic impact to counterfeiting of the nation's currency. So don't let them point at you. You're not counterfeiting. You've actually done what every sane and morally obligated individual would do. You create a promise to do something, and with the value of that promise, engage in spending it down with everything that requires for you to repay it. But what they've done is completely sold you on the idea that they're lending you something when they're not. And the moment you sign, as I keep repeatedly saying, this Q1 2014 Bank of England report states that the moment the individual or the bank creates the loan, it creates a simultaneous deposit in the hands of the borrower. So what they're trying to do now is they're trying to make the clown car without the wheels go down the road forever by saying, well, you don't need money before you create a loan, you just create it and then that's there. The only problem with that is you're on the wrong end of the mathematics. You've got to do the paying of it back. So it's very easy for them to hit the keys, but what that then does is provide you with a lifetime of financial slavery and energy theft where you've got to pay it back. So, just to finish them up, a crime which we all should recognise, condemn, and when it occurs, the punishment should include both imprisonment and forfeiture of every dollar of ill-gotten gain.
There's a better way.